What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. This is my morning face rope monster coming at you here from Cozumel. This is my ride for the day. I rented it from La Perle Noire, my accommodations that you must have seen in the last video. I'm going to take you to various beaches. I'm going to take you to the only free beach on the west side of Cozumel that should have no sargassum. Then we're also going to hit the recommendation from a subscriber. I'll throw that up on the screen. It's called Playa Palancar. But first things first, we got to get breakfast. This place was recommended to me. It's called El Cedral. So we're going to go fuel up the belly and hit the open road on the scooter and hit as many beaches as possible. We're gonna compare and contrast because I'm also gonna go to the east side of the island. We're gonna hit some spots over there like Playa Chen Rio, Playa Bonita, which is a popular surf spot, and see just how bad is the sargassum on the east side of Cozumel as well. And then tomorrow, guys, we're going to El Cielo, which is absolutely precious, crystal clear waters, and do some snorkeling, but that's tomorrow. Today we're gonna explore the island on my hog right here. Let's do this. All right, my friends, as you can see, this place is really cute, and I don't use the word cute very often, but it's really nice. A lot of families, very much a local spot, and the prices are also very local. Fantastic. I ordered the huevos revueltos with corned beef. So we've got this ancient Caribbean recipe, 3 eggs. It's got some beef, onion, peppers, potatoes. Should be just the right way to start the day. And the best part is they have café de olla. All right, guys, the food has arrived. Got the spicy salsa. Ooh, these tortillas look gourmet. Oh yes. Oh yeah, those smell good. Okay, this place is fire already. Before I even take the first bite, I already know. How's that for a first bite right there? First bite magic. Let's go. Oh yeah. I got work to do on this. I'll see you guys from the road. This is so good though, guys. Everything from the tortilla to the beans to the salsa. Wow. And the salsa is spicy. That's how you know you're in a real spot. Guys, I'll put up on Google Maps where this place is, El Cedral. It would be super easy to just drive right by this, but luckily Stephanie, the hostess at my hotel, recommended this place to me. And I gotta say, those are the best tortillas possibly that I've ever had in my life. And no, they did not give me free food or pay me to say that. Let's get on the open road, guys. Time to hit some beaches where there is no sargassum, crystal clear water. We'll hit some free spots. I think I'll hit the free spot first, Playa San Francisco, and then Angela M said Playa Palancar Beach Club. I'll put her comment up on the screen. Let's do this. All right, my friends, got the essentials, the pit vipers. Never leave the main part of the island without at least 1.5 liters of water. All right, guys, with that being said, time to hit the open road. Let's go. Now, guys, we're not yet at our first official stop of the day, but I want to show you. The point is to show you as many beaches as possible. So, guys, this is the current conditions at Sky Reef. I'll put up on Google Maps where we are. Sky Reef, a fantastic option to stop, grab a ceviche mixto, and get right there in the water and enjoy a little bit of downtime. But we're not stopping here yet. This is a place where you do have to pay for the consumismo. You get the lounge. But we're gonna go to San Francisco where we can enter the beach and just hang out and fly Dronaldo. And yes, chicos, I've got Dronaldo right here in the dry bag. We're gonna get Dronaldo up in the sky multiple times. Trust me, he's excited. He can hardly wait to get out of the bag. But there you have it, guys. Current conditions, August 28th at Sky Reef. Absolutely gorgeous. Do you see any sargassum? I don't see any sargassum in sight. Fantastic news. Let's keep going, guys. I'm having way too much fun on this little 150 scooter. Guys, one quick pro tip, the pro tip of the day. This road that I'm on, The GPS will try to, if you plug in these places like Playa San Francisco to the GPS, it'll keep trying to take you over to the main highway. That's no fun. The traffic's going really fast. There's rocks and bugs in your face. You want to stay on this more coastal road as much as you can if you want to just putt around. There's almost no traffic, as you can see, and you get to see a lot more stuff like Sky Reef we just went by. You can take these little side trails and go explore Parque Nacional Arrecifes de Cozumel and get some nice views off through there. So why not take the scenic route and just take a full day? If you've got the scooter for the full day, there's no rush in Cozumel. Now you know. So guys, this is a great example right there by that national park sign. If you turn right down that little dirt trail, you've got this spot all to yourself, a little bit of shade here to hang out, get out of the sun, and not a soul in sight. Crystal clear water. Yes, you can get in right there and dip your feet, and once again, no sargassum. So you miss all these spots if you're on the main highway. Rent a scooter, do yourselves a favor, stay on that little coastal road. It's way more fun. Look at that. So if you're looking for this beach, Playa San Francisco, keep in mind it still says Playa San Francisco on Google Maps, but they have changed the name here on the island to Playa Mia, my beach. And so you'll want to follow the signs to Playa Mia. Keep in mind a lot of those signs are covered up by shrubbery and heavy jungle, so half the adventure is finding it, but that's why you watch the rope monster. Let's go! So guys, we made it to the entrance of Playa San Francisco, and it does say acceso prohibido, but that's for cars and scooters. This is open right here, and you just walk right through here. We got this little walkway down. There's a place to park your scooter right there in the shade. And another pro tip, guys, if you park your scooter in the sun, it's so hot here that your gas will evaporate and you'll actually lose some gas. So if you do that repeatedly, you'll find yourself with way less gas than you thought you had. A full tank in a scooter doesn't cost very much, like 70 pesos, and it'll get you all the way around the island and then some, but not if you park in the sun every stop. So now you know, that's worth gold right there, or at least about 2 liters of gas. So this is the entrance. Bring your water. We're gonna fly Ronaldo out here if it's not too windy. We're gonna just check out. We're gonna walk maybe about 1 kilometer down this beach. But the point is, guys, to show you how to get here, because this is not an easy spot to find, but it is the free beach. It is the only one that I know of where you don't have to consume and or pay for the camastros, the lounges, the umbrellas. So I wanted to show you the whole entrance and what it looks like, because this is a money saver. If you're going to spend a few days in Cozumel, you don't always want to be at a beach club. You might want to eat at a local restaurant like I did to start the day. By the way, I was the only gringo in there. Nobody really seems to know about that place as far as like tourists, so if you do go in there, just be respectful and try to speak a little Spanish, because I don't think anyone in there really speaks English. And wow, look at this. A lot of the reviews of this place say, hey, we had the whole place to ourselves. Well, it's because very few people know how to actually get here. Most folks end up giving up and paying to go over here, which is a fine option at that beach club. But if you've already eaten, there's not a lot of point to it. So look at this, guys. Let's go down and check out the water, and then we'll fly Ronaldo down the coast a ways. Looks like we are in for some storms at some point. It was very stormy last night, but we're gonna, a little bit of thunder and lightning and rain never stopped the rope monster. And look at this. Not a tiny little piece of sargassum in sight. Some locals enjoying the spot, and other than that, guys, it's just us, just you and me on this pristine sargassum-free beach in Cozumel. You guys may be wondering about the wind noise. Well, I didn't put the wind furry on the camera because I'm about to get in there. Let's go. Wow, look at this, guys. You know what I like best? The price. So my friends, Playa San Francisco, sargassum free beach, #1 of the day. So excellent work there from Dronaldo. And from those drone shots, guys, you could see that this beach here that I am now sharing with only 5 people is every bit as good as those beaches down there. I flew over 3 of the different all-inclusives and day clubs, beach clubs, and tell me in the comments if you could see any difference between the quality of this beach right here and the quality of that beach over there. Literally the only difference is you have access to an umbrella or a sunbed, and of course food and beverage. But if you're like me and you like to eat breakfast at the local spots, you bring 1.5 liters of water, you got your hat, you got your shades, you got your t-shirt. There's even some palm trees here you can sit under. If you really want shade, you can go chill over right there. So to me, this is the spot. If you're a budget traveler, just type budget traveler in the comments and I'll bring you more places like these one. These are very much hidden gem type beaches. If you don't know how to find the entrance and you don't know Spanish, to ask someone, it's very unlikely that you'll be able to find this spot unless you really spend some good time puttering back and forth on the scooter and on foot. So once again, budget traveler in the comments, and I'm at your service. I'll bring you more spots like this for free. All right, guys, I'm gonna get back in the water, chill for a minute, enjoy the fact that I've got this place pretty much to myself. Then we're gonna head on to the next spot, which will be a beach club. I gotta work up an appetite swimming first though to make it worth it, because that one does cost a little bit of this. Then we're gonna probably head around to the east side of the island and see how it's looking over there. There's some surf spots we're gonna hit, Chen Rio, Playa Bonita. We got a lot of beaches to come. Thank you guys for coming along. Smash the like button for me. Subscribe if you haven't already. It means the world to me. Oye, Lucio, si estás viendo este video, hay que hacer chapuzón. Otro chapuzón. ¡Woo! ¡Qué rico! All right, guys, we got just about a 5-kilometer ride to the south to get to Playa Palancar. And I love this little scooter. It's all you really need out here. It's a lot of fun. It's actually pretty fast, 150cc, not bad. I'd be flying. So guys, right behind me there, Jeff Prager, subscriber, shout out, suggested Nachi Cocom, but really want to only just do one of the two, and I think this is only really open to people staying there. Let me know in the comments, Jeff, if you're watching this, but thanks for the suggestion. The security guy would not let me pass just to show you. I wanted to film what it's looking like currently, but they will not let me through. I thought about just making a run for it, but this is only a 150cc, so can't risk it. All right guys, so I'm here at Playa Palancar for my first time. Got the scooter, there's a gate and a security guy, and I had to go up and tell him I wanted to just pay a day pass, and he says it's approximately $20. He's gonna let me through, and then I'll just pay when I get in there, I guess. That's the plan. So it doesn't seem like there's any real formal thing, but he's opening the gate now, so I'd rather show than tell. Do be careful, this is the road out to Playa Palancar. If you're riding a scooter, be very careful with your spinal column. You've only got one, and these huecos, these potholes, are actually very difficult to see. They're all kind of the same color as the sand. All it takes is hitting one of those wrong to really screw up your back. So just take it slow. There's no rush in Cozumel, remember that. So guys, here's the parking at Palancar right here. They just wave you in, and it is free. You just want to leave a tip for the parking people. 20, 30 pesos is fine. All right guys, time to head inside and see Playa Palancar. The guy over there, the parking guy, was like, "What's wrong? You sweaty? You tired?" I'm like, "No, this is water from the ocean. This is not sweat," but it is freaking hot. All right guys, I just paid 360 pesos to get in here. So let's see if it's worth it. That just includes the umbrella and the lounge. Okay, I see what Andrea M was talking about. Yes, 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 it is nice, guys. This is nice. So I'm gonna pick my spot in the lounge, and look at this, what a treat. Playa Palancar. Is it worth the 360 pesos? I say yes. There's no sargassum. The food doesn't look too expensive. I saw a ceviche de pescado for like a little over 200 pesos. So all in all, guys, you can probably get a drink and the entrance and everything for about 30 bucks. And I'm gonna enjoy at least an hour and a half here and take advantage of the fact that I have some shade to chill out in. And I guess I'm gonna swim out to that platform and do some more chapuzón. Chapuzón de la plataforma, Lucio. Correcto? Sí o no? All right, guys, time for one more chapuzón. One more jump, one more splash out off the platform there. I know some of you might be thinking, what a bummer, it's cloudy, but I'm like, oh, hallelujah, I'm already cooked from Holbox. So this is just fine for me, but yeah, it does look like we're gonna have some more storms. We had a pretty good one last night, and that cloud right there looks like it might spring a leak. So this is a beautiful spot. Now you've got two options, Palancar, or just go to the beautiful San Francisco. Let's go jump. Platform, it's not as deep out here as I thought it was. And from down there I thought that was a manta ray, but it's an anchor. This is not deep enough to do a real good chapuzón. It's like a neck breaker. You heard it here from the rope monster. Safety first, do not dive head first off of this thing. Bad idea. But no sargassum anywhere as far as the eye can see. That's the real point. Look at that, guys. Gorgeous spot. I'm going for the chapuzón anyway. Wish me luck. To just woo. Bad idea though. Don't try that at home, kids. So guys, pro tip, shuffle your feet right here in this Palancar. There are stingrays. I actually stepped on one after the chapuzón, but luckily I felt the slimy movement of it and I instantly kind of moved my foot away. But I was for sure I thought I was gonna get stung. I've already been stung by one in Jalisco, in Key Mixto, and it was some of the worst pain of my life, acute pain. So wow. Even one of the subscribers warned me about stingrays, and I kind of got lazy after my dive, and when I put my feet back down, sure enough, there he was. So I'm gonna chill for a minute. I hope these people know to shuffle their feet. I just told the people next to me, shuffle your feet. You know, like so. You do not want to get stung by a stingray. That's enough to ruin your day. Actually, maybe your week. Now you know. Let's just get some ceviche and just stay out of the water for a few minutes. So guys, just so you know, a bottle of water here, 48 pesos for a half liter. A beer, 80 pesos. So not terrible for a beach club in the middle of nowhere. And as far as like whiskeys and shots and things like that, you're gonna pay at least $7 for a tequila or a rum. And Corona, if you want the mega, the giant one, just maybe do that. 160 pesos for the caguamon. That's my style. Get the caguamon. But I think I'm just gonna grab food for the most part. I'm really just a hungry road monster. After almost getting stung by that stingray, though, I kind of feel like I deserve a cocktail. But if I got stung, I would have gotten one. Almost doesn't count, but that was scary. All right, guys, ceviches. Here we go. Ceviche pescado, 208. But it is basa, one of my least favorite fishes. So I might have to go with the shrimp ceviche, 272 pesos, or go with the octopus for 368. But I think I'll do the ceviche de camarón and just chill for a little bit. Let's see how the ceviche is. I'm hoping it's good. I'm really running a ceviche deficiency still. It's killing me slowly. My friends, here's one other way to get out here. Reservas at Playa Palancar .com.mx. So you can get that lancha service and get taken right down here without having to ride a scooter. So that's a really good way to get here. A couple of families just showed up on that lancha. I was about half asleep, but I was like, all right, I gotta show the people the alternatives. I gotta show the subscribers. I was dozing off, waiting for my ceviche. That's the good life. Midday nap, and ceviche for the win. Now you know you can take the lancha right there. All right, guys, quite a bit of shrimp here in the ceviche. We got some spicy habanero, some salsa mexicana, pico de gallo más o menos, and some totopos. So guys, Angela M, I think maybe I called you Andrea a couple times, my apologies, but Angela's suggestion to come here. We got the food, the beautiful view, so thank you Angela for your comment and suggestion to come here to Playa Palancar. This is your pick, and wow, that sun's coming out, that water is perfect, and no sargassum. All right, so one thing to know about Playa Palancar, if you're gonna be here ordering food, you can only pay with card if you order more than $30 worth of stuff. And so bring cash. I only wanted the ceviche. I'll probably grab a beer, but on the other side, beers are like 80 pesos here, and I don't want to drink beer this early in the day because then I'll just get tired and not want to finish the trip around the island. I'll just fall asleep for like 3 or 4 hours. So just keep that in mind, guys. Bring plenty of cash. That's why you hit that Banamex ATM that I showed you in the last video. I don't know if it says that anywhere on the menu, so I just wanted to make you aware of that. Hard to leave this spot, but I think I'm just about to pack up and move on, as are these folks here. Lots to see in Cozumel, lots to do. All right, nap time has ended. Angela M, thanks again for this pick. It is starting to fill up with people. Still, though, not that busy for this part of the island compared to where a lot of the cruise ship people go. But I come to Cozumel personally to get away from people and to be alone. So we're gonna go to that side of the island. Let's go hit up some Chen Rio, some Playa Bonita, see if we can find a spot to get naked. Spoiler alert, it might be naked beach. Technically not a nude beach, I'm pretty sure, but if a tree falls in the woods. And guys, another pro tip, just keep in mind when you leave that area where we were at Playa San Francisco, Playa Mia, that's about where you're gonna likely lose cell signal. So take some screenshots of the map all the way around the island so you can kind of get your bearings and know where you are. A lot of places you're not gonna have Wi-Fi, you're not gonna have signal. So we're gonna continue around the south part of the island, and I was talking to the parking guy here and he's like, yeah, already? You're done? And I was like, yeah, I just, and then he's like, say no more, I get it. He's like, the other side of the island is cheaper, there's less people, but let's see how bad the sargassum is. That's a lot of the point of this video, is to compare the two during low season, west side, east side. But I know a lot of people leave in the comments, east side, if you like that side, the other side of the island. It just, it's a good place to decompress, and that's what we're about to go do. All right, guys, we are going that way. The highway, like I said earlier, is not that fun to drive on. Helmet wants to fly off, very windy. We're gonna take the chill route for a while. Let's go. Whew, it is windy, guys. We're getting our first glimpse of this side of the island. But really though, the sargassum down here at Punta Sur, where we're at now by the reggae bar, is not bad. We're gonna keep going now to the north and see how Chen Rio's looking. That'll be the next big stop, I think, is Chen Rio. We're gonna try to chill, get Ronaldo up in the sky, although it is a little bit windy, but it's not his first rodeo. So let's keep going, guys. All right, my friends, this is about the point where I turn back and go to the other side of the island. The smell is like getting punched in the face, and I'm about to show you why. I've only made it here only about a third of the way up the coast, guys, and I'm already just feeling sick. Check this out. This is not where you want to come if you come to Cozumel right now. Fatal. Fatal. I've never seen it like this over here, but this is nuts. Now I can tell why nobody was surfing at the last spot. Que asco. All right, guys, you know what? The locals here told me to press on because Chen Rio is apparently clean. So I'm gonna go up as far as Playa Chen Rio and see how that goes. I have my doubts, but they all said, unless they're playing a joke on me, they all said that Playa Chen Rio is looking good, and I love Playa Chen Rio, so vamos para allá. Let's go. Guys, I've basically been holding my breath for the last 3 minutes of riding, and this is why. This is absolutely gnarly. Seems like a different planet compared to the other side of the island. This is usually a very, very beautiful spot, this whole point right here, but there's a reason there's nobody here right now except me. Leave it to the rope. Monster. Oh God, I gotta keep moving, guys. All right, my friends, we braved it, but wow, what a ride. I had this thing maxed out, 80 kilometers an hour, getting hit in the face with all sorts of bugs. Definitely wear your shades if you're riding. I got hit right in the stunners, right in the pit vipers. Do find a shady spot midday or else your gas will evaporate. We are here at Chen Rio, and look at this. I am so glad I talked to the locals and didn't turn around and go back, because Chen Rio is looking solid. Happy rope monster. Look at this, guys. I think we're in for a treat. I think we might get Ronaldo back up in the sky. I'm feeling rejuvenated. There's definitely some sargassum washing in, but it's not like what we just saw on the way over here. This is at least, yes. This is at least swimmable, chillable. Not bad. There's definitely some sargassum here, but you can get in these little tide pools and wade and chill. At least you know on this side, if you want to come over here, there's an option. I'm gonna dip my feet in right here at least. For me, the #1 beach in Cozumel will always be Playa San Francisco. It's calm, it's tranquil, and it's free, and there's almost no people. But Chen Rio has a sweet spot in my heart for sure. It's a beautiful place. We are gonna go up there to Coco's bar at the top of that hill. And that's a cool spot to hang out. I want to see if there's anyone up there basically. I just want to go up there and maybe grab one cold one to cool off. And don't drink and drive, kids, but one beer won't put me over the limit. But this is not bad. Not a bad option. It is a little windy for Ronaldo, I think, but I've never flown him here and I really want to do it. Should we do it? Ah, yeah, we should do it. All right, you talked me into it. Okay, guys, Ronaldo is about to make his maiden voyage here at Chen Rio. The only thing I'm actually concerned with is not even the wind, but it's the albatrosses. There was a couple giant, very territorial looking albatross right above me a moment ago. I'm not sure where they went, but always be cautious of the birds for their sake and for Ronaldo's sake, but let's just do it anyway. All right, guys, as you can see from those drone shots, I mean, great work from Ronaldo flying into the wind. He was pretty slow, but Chen Rio is fairly nice, but unfortunately you could see as he flew back to the south, we're still in close proximity to large amounts of sargassum, and that's just not what I came out here to do. I came out here to escape the sargassum, so I'm gonna go check out Coco's just since I'm right here and grab one cold beer. Then I'm gonna go around and fill up my tank and hopefully go watch the sunset from a place far, far away from the sargassum. But now we know. If we didn't come up here, we wouldn't know. And I'm actually quite surprised at how decent looking it really is up here compared to the rest of the west side of Cozumel. If you guys appreciate my efforts, as always, smash that like button for me, subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see you guys at the bar. All right, guys, we have made it to Coconuts. And even all the way up here, it basically smells like cat piss from all the sargassum. We were just right down there at Chen Rio. Beautiful spot, don't get me wrong, but you know I gotta go watch the sunset over on the west side. Let's check out the scene at Coconuts, see if anyone's here. Oh, it's very quiet. Very quiet. Hola, ¿qué tal? ¿Todo bien? Solo yo? Alright guys, like, don't get me wrong, I'm willing to pay 80 pesos for a beer at a nice beach club or something, but a bar, nah, I'm out. I guess they raised the prices. I thought I remembered paying 40 or 50 pesos. Let me know in the comments, guys, if you've been to Coconuts, what you paid for beer when you went last. But 80 pesos seems high for that place, and literally there was one table with two dudes. Just not a vibe. So I'm gonna press on to the north. At this point, I'm well past the point of no return to where I need to go the rest of the way around the island. There's no gas on the south of the island, and I gotta get some gas at some point. So I might as well just do the full loop, and I'm beerless, but the spot at the end over there by Naked Beach, definitely last time I was there had like, I think 50 peso beers. I'm not worried about the 30 peso difference or whatever. It's just more the principle of it. Like, I'm not paying $4 for a Tecate Light at a place where there's one table with two dudes and it smells like cat piss. Tough sell. So guys, more of the same over here. I'm at Mezcalitos, and the only person in there is the employee chilling in the hammock, not really appealing. The smell is rough here, and to the north is Naked Beach. It's a beautiful spot, but I'm really not in the mood to just get cooked out there in the sun. I think I'm gonna call it and head back into town, get gas, and then head to somewhere chill to find the sunset. But now you know 100%. There's no activity over here. I think there was like 6 or 7 employees at Coco's and 2 customers, so not a great vibe. And there's nowhere to park in the shade, so that kind of kills the deal for me. And you can see my gas gauge is getting down there. Driving around in this heat and going full speed with throttle wide open will burn through the gas real quick. Now I gotta put my helmet back on. You do have to wear a helmet. But there's no one really out here to enforce it. As you get into town, they most certainly will. So I'm gonna helmet up. I'll see you guys for sunset. Thanks for sticking around to this point of the video. Just smash that like button for me. Subscribe if you haven't already. It's been a really fun day, but now you know those 2 options. Playa San Francisco, if you're looking for a free place to disconnect and chill away from people, or the other spot was fantastic as well, suggested by Angela M. Thanks again, Angela. I'll see you guys in a little bit. So guys, that was the line for gas right there, and I got really lucky. This other guy just opened right when I rolled up, gas cap in hand. Hopefully I don't have to wait. That would suck. So for those of you curious about fuel costs, how much did that cost me? Can you guess it? Leave in the comments. 1, 2, yeah, 3, 2, 1. 78 pesos, 78 pesos, about $4 US to go all the way around the island and take some little side quests. So that was a lot of fun. I'm gonna regroup, cool off a little bit, change my threads. I'll see you guys at sunset, all right? All right, my friends, I just got showered up and I'm gonna take a nap, but when I took my shirt off, it actually smelled like that cat piss rotten sargassum smell. So highly suggest you just avoid the east side of Cozumel at this time. I'm gonna take a nap, probably in the hammock, put on some nicer clothes, and then take you all to dinner with me, and we're gonna watch the sunset and wrap up the video there. If you guys aren't interested in the bonus material, as always, thanks for watching. I don't know why I'm still holding this shirt. And hopefully you got some serious value out of that. Playa Palancar was Angela M's suggestion, and it was a fantastic beach. My personal favorite, Playa Mia or Playa San Francisco, is free and there's no people, but you do have to bring your own shade and beverages and eat before you go. So there you have it, guys. Thank you so much for coming on this adventure today. It was a good one. I've got the scooter for the rest of the day, so I'm gonna take it to my favorite sunset and dinner spot. I hope to see you guys over there. If not, see you tomorrow in El Cielo for some snorkeling, starfish, marine life, and more sunshine like I really need it. Rope Monster, out. All right, guys, I just hopped on the scooter and came to my favorite dinner and sunset spot right here. Also some decent nightlife, although I'm probably not sticking around too late. I just want to get my favorite shrimp dish and a suero to hydrate and get ready for tomorrow's big day. Hitting El Cielito, El Cielo, doing some snorkeling. So check this place out, guys, if you haven't been here. Hopefully we're in for a good sunset. It's a little on the cloudy side, but I love the vibe. And I am hungry, 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 Rope Monster. So guys, this is why I didn't want to pay 80 pesos over there at Coconuts for a beer. You can be at a place of this caliber and get a beer for 70, and oftentimes they have 2 for 80 deals on Dos Equis. And then sometimes they have 2 for 1s on the margaritas as well. So fantastic drink deals with this view. And then I'm gonna go with my all-time favorite here, the coconut shrimp. And I might even get a dish para llevar. Last night when I was editing the video on taking the ferry over here, I got hungry, and nothing is open at 9-10 p.m. Except I could have come over here. They're open till midnight, but I think the kitchen closes earlier. So anyway, you get my point. I'm gonna wreck these coconut shrimp. I'm gonna drink my suero. It's just a non-alcoholic hydrating drink. And then I might order a second plate, maybe even a charbroiled skirt steak. But guys, the prices are reasonable here. You can get a skirt steak for $3.80. Guys, the food came out so quick. It's piping hot. I got the habanero, the chipotle salsas, my suero. These guys know me over here, and I'm happy guy. And I've got the place to myself, which huge surprise, but I'll take it. I thought I was gonna get to like mingle and hang out, talk with someone, but I got you guys. All right, guys, first bite magic. I'm just gonna dip this right in the habanero. No messing around here. My mouth is watering out of control. Oh yeah. A+. There's a honey mustard dressing for the salad. That's also an A+. Been doing a lot more greens, arugula, and salads lately. Being a good Rope Monster. Check this salad out. Nom nom nom. So it's true, guys. They have drink specials. I just asked Rafa here. 80 peso margaritas until 7 p.m. and 2 Dos Equis for 100 pesos. All right, I've relocated to the swing since nobody's using it. So I'm gonna sit in a swing like this. Ah, that's way better. Wow. That's way more comfy. That's really comfy. Still got the same sweet view too. All right, my friends, you wait around long enough, you get some nice evening colors. It's not the sunset I expected, but wow. Some of the best things in my life were not as expected, and this is up there. That's pretty beautiful right there. All right, guys, that does it for me. I gotta get on the scooter. Yeah. So that does it for me, guys. Smash that like button for me. Subscribe if you haven't already. We finally got some semblance of a sunset here and an 80 peso margarita. So life is good. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for coming along on the trip. Rope Monster out.